Okay, so the brain and the heart communicate primarily through the vagus nerve. The heart actually sends more information to the brain than the brain sends to the heart. The heart responds to emotional stimuli before the brain does. So, because the heart registers a response up to 6 seconds before the stimuli is even present to us, it shows that the heart intuitively knows before we do what is coming as it appears, right? Now, how to stimulate the vagus nerve: meditation, qigong, chanting or humming, slowing deep breath into the belly, long hugs, and a positive connection with people. The heart may be the primary driver of the brain and not the other way around. They're actually doing research on that right now. So, shifting out of the head into the heart. If we're going to connect to our higher selves and become more of who we are, then we must open the channel to our heart gateway. Only when our hearts are open can we give and receive more love into our lives. Our heart is not just a pump, it's the center of wisdom and our connection to our true self. We breathe into it all the time when we meditate, right? The heart has a really strong electromagnetic field that connects to our aura as well. The heart's electromagnetic field is over 60 times stronger than that of the brain, and it extends several feet out of our body in all directions. Right now, I think they said they can measure up to 4 feet, according to the Heart Math Institute. That's as far as they can measure that. But again, the fucking heart is powerful, you guys. Every cell in our body is influenced by this EMF from the heart. We want our hearts to lead us. When we tune in to the heart, like the rhythm of the heart, feel the pulse and tune into the beat, you can synchronize your breath to it. So here is the exercise. Okay, so the exercise is we're going to tune into the rhythm of the heart and feel the pulse. Tuning into your heartbeat and synchronizing your breath to it. The breath will be slower and in a lower active state, but it will be in harmony with the heartbeat. The more we bring attention to the rhythm of the heart, the more our brain begins to entrain with it. This will drop us into a transcendent state of consciousness, the delta frequency brainwave level. And in such a state, our sense of self disappears. We come into a more pure state of awareness and we transition from our egoic selves into a pure awareness of being. Pure awareness of being. I just follow. This becomes a bridge to moving our awareness beyond the body and coming into a sense of expansiveness. We must have a sense of gratitude and compassion and focus on what we're being grateful for or what we're grateful for. That helps. This will influence our quantum reality as well. Being in a coherent state, we can change things with meditation. We can train and maintain that state of focusing on gratitude and compassion, love, all of that will help us get there. Okay? Like attracts like. So again, the exercise is tuning into the rhythm of the heart, feeling the pulse of it, and allowing your breath to synchronize with your heartbeat. As you do that, again, pulls you out of that egoic self, right? It brings you to that delta frequency brain level, helps drop you to that, and then you get more of it. Your sense of self will disappear. Okay? Okay, so the Hermetic principle of correspondence kicks in. As beloved, as above, so below. As we move into coherence, we shift our attention down from the brain into the heart consciousness. Enlightenment is a beginning, right? An awakening to the higher states of consciousness. So when we're going through those steps of opening the gateway to the heart, the breathing, asking yourself, can we love ourselves enough? Can I love myself enough? Can I be grateful for our life? This will create a shift within us as we start feeling it more. And it will bring, of course, momentum, right? More and more you'll start feeling it the more you do it. Gratitude journal is really big help with this, you guys, because in practicing gratitude, it rewires our brain and it changes our outlook on life, period. Just writing those sentences. When we feel gratitude and tune into it, we can be fully present with that feeling. Even putting your hand on your heart will help shift that focus and body awareness. Be present there in the moment, in the time, to help amplify that feeling of gratitude. It also prolongs the state. Focus on the heart center when experiencing gratitude, on love, acceptance in yourself. That too will help. If you can do that at the same time as slowing the breath and getting it in sync with your heart, is a powerful response. Okay? Yeah, you can. That is literally all. So to break it down, because I need to get all those bits of information in there for you guys to break it down, the actual exercise, kissed, to get yourself into that heart gateway, is you take a moment and you sit. It's really good if you can ground first. Then you want to feel the rhythm of your heart, beat of that pulse, and then you want to slow your breath to it. You want to get your breath in that same rhythm. Now, while you're doing this, it's great afterwards if you do the gratitude journal, that'll help get you there, or you could do it before doing this. But taking your hand and putting your hand on your heart while you're doing that breath, begin to review the things you're grateful for and watch the feeling that grows within. I shit you not. It is absolutely magical because it is the easiest thing in the world to do, and it is powerful. It removes you from that I am egoic self. It transcends that. Give it a try. Let me know how you guys are doing with it. The processes will get a little bit more elaborate and a little bit more. We'll start getting into a little bit more things, but it's really, really important that we focus on these things and learn how to get into the heart consciousness before we start jumping into the rest. I love your guts.